Hey, Tanner Larson here from Build, Grow, Scale, and I wanted to share with you something I found on a store while I was shopping for myself after seeing an ad on Facebook that got me interested. I clicked and then I went onto the site. So right now you can see woobiesshoes.com, okay? Woobies is an ad that I saw because it was I'm not sure exactly how I was targeted for it, but basically it is a tactical quasi shoe, right? The guys are saying they're Green Berets, and the shoe has like military construction and tactical fit and all this stuff. And I thought, oh, interesting looking shoe. I like shoes. I'm going to click on it and learn a little bit about it. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a big gun guy. I do a lot of shooting competitions. So this kind of shoe appeals to me. I'm not necessarily a tactical guy, but I do like cool shoes. And I like shoes that I can go shoot in and be rough and tough with that still look good. So I was intrigued by by the ad when I saw this shoe. So anyway, clicked on the ad, here I am. Now, I'm on the site. This is what you see above the fold. American made, Green Beret owned, and designed. And the pictures of the shoe. Not bad, but the fact that it takes up the entire screen doesn't show me what I'm actually there to see. So a better use of this space would be to shrink that banner image smaller so that it takes up less of the screen and allows more of the stuff to show above the fold to encourage people to scroll. Okay, so like if I scroll, I have to scroll a couple times before it shows up. Now this entire site is designed in big chunks, so it takes me a couple scrolls to see everything. Okay, but anyway, let's get down to the shoe. And this is the reason I'm making this video is about what I saw on the shoe and the product description page for that shoe, all right? So you scroll down and they have everything right here on the shoe, okay? Or on the homepage. Woobies mission, they have handmade in the US. Every Mod 1 shoe is made by hand here in the US. So far so good, pretty cool, making me like, okay, I'm interested. But I still haven't seen the product, okay? So this is the homepage, of course, which is where the ad sent me instead of to the product page. That would be based on their ad strategy as to why they're doing homepage versus product page. But either way, here we are. So this is the actual point of the video. Here I am on the Mod 1, basically product listing for this shoe. Okay, there's different style or looks of the shoe. The thing is, I'm clicking through these images and the site is moving me down the page. I just want to see the other images. I shouldn't have to be scrolled down the page. That's kind of weird. So there's something going on here that's causing, when I click on a thumbnail, instead of just swapping out the thumbnail, it's making me move. So the user experience on this site is already not ideal, especially from mobile perspective and different things. It's just not as great as it should be. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is on the last image down here, it says thermoplastic urethane cover, triangulated polyurethane exoskeleton. That sounds cool. Why? What does it do? What makes it special? Okay, so there's that, and then I come over here and I read the description, and all American footwear designed for anything worth living for, dependable, hard to kill American shoe on the market, designed by professionals, for professionals. We take pride in integrity and our premium quality because if you're going to walk through hell and back, you might as well look good and feel good. Okay, they're tested and approved by active duty special operations experts. Okay, that's just gibberish, but okay, I'm okay with that because it's Green Beret owned, cool. Rock stars like Tim Kennedy. That's actually how I stumbled on the shoe, was through a thing that I saw on Facebook. But anyway, we're so far so good. Made in America, tactical fit, military approved material, lightweight, removable insoles. All right. Then over on the image, remember there's this triangulated exoskeleton thing, and then it says military approved material. But what's the material? Okay, I want to know that. That's something as a buyer to make the decision. I want to know, okay, it's a military approved material. What is it? Is it canvas? Is it Cordura nylon? Is it something else? Tactical fit. What does that mean? What's so special about the fit in the shoe? The removable insoles, I saw the picture of those, but why are they special? Why is that worth mentioning here? And then what is that triangulated exoskeleton for? What does it do? Is this tread pattern special? Is there something special about these shoes beyond that? So basically, as a buyer, and I'm someone who is actually looking at buying these shoes, I have a lot of unanswered questions that I shouldn't have at all, right? These questions should be answered by the page, okay? And if I scroll down, it's just not there. Their value propositions are Green Beret owned and designed. Okay, not bad. 7-day customer service. Cool. Ships from the US, from Texas, which makes me like it because I love Texas. So that's awesome. Then there's 5 reasons to buy the shoes. Owned and operated in America. Active duty and special forces. 5-star review guarantee. So they guarantee their product. 7-day a week customer support. Green Beret owned. Okay, so they've Green Beret owned. Active duty and special forces approved. Green Beret owned. They've used that like a gazillion times in one screen. They've also repeated the 7-day customer service multiple times. But nowhere have they talked about the shoe itself. What's the shoe made out of? What's the laces made out of? How long are the laces? Do they stay tied once they're tied? What is so cool about this exoskeleton? I want to know. What's the material? What are the shoes made out of? Okay. Their sizing guide, not bad. But even if we go into the product page, the specific product page, and we click on any one of the shoes, it's the exact same thing. And the other thing is it scrolls the images, okay? So I'm specifically talking about the product description. If you go to a product page and there's not enough information there for you to make the decision to purchase, what's going to happen? You're not going to purchase. On a very small percentage of people are going to say, hey, you know what? I'll just call them or I'll email customer support and find out the information that I need. That's like a fraction of 1% of your customer base. The rest of the people are going to say, doesn't have what I want. I'm distracted anyway. I'm going to go look at cat videos on YouTube or whatever else, and they're going to bounce. Okay, I actually want to buy these shoes, but I also want my questions answered. And these questions are normal buyer's questions. When you say it's a military approved material, that's going to make people go, wonder what material it is. I'd like to know that. Tactical fit. What does a tactical fit mean? Okay. Well, again, the insoles, the different things. How long are the laces? What are the laces made out of? What makes these shoes so special? Other than the fact that it's owned by a Green Beret and they're made in America. Okay. And they're made out of premium quality materials. But again, we don't know what the materials are. Is the tread pattern special? Again, like what makes this shoe so awesome? All right. Now, that's the thing I want you guys to be aware of, because this is not unique to Woobies. This is a good brand. I'm probably going to order a pair of the shoes anyway, just out of pure curiosity. But the thing is, they could be doing a lot better, making a lot more sales, and also not confusing people who want to buy their product. Okay. So a couple other things. The buy with PayPal. All right. This is a great option to offer PayPal to your customers. Wrong placement. The buy with PayPal option should be suppressed until the customer gets into the checkout process. Okay? And the reason for that is you want to be able to capture their email address when they go to checkout. All right? Yes, people may click this button and check out from here, but if they bounce from the PayPal screen, you lose all chances of being able to retarget them or do any kind of cart abandonment follow-up. So you don't want the PayPal button on the product page, in the cart. The only place you want it is in the in the checkout page. And typically you want that suppressed until the payment information page of the checkout. The other thing here is their add to cart button is less prominent than their buy with PayPal button. The add to cart button is the most important button on the page, okay? Because that's the next action you want the customer to take. However, in this case, the PayPal button completely dwarfs the add to cart button. Now, in their case, they're probably saying, well, we get way more clicks on the PayPal button. Of course you do, because it's more prominent. It looks like the normal add to cart button should. It should be that bright color. Could swap it around. You could still have the add to cart button and say, PayPal accepted underneath it with your icons or something like that, and still get the same thing across. But again, at this point in the buyer's journey, as a consumer, I'm shopping on this site. I'm not ready to pay. I'm not ready to buy. I'm still shopping. I'm actually still browsing, because until I click add to cart, I'm not a shopper. But asking me how I want to pay is putting the cart before the horse. Okay. So anyway, guys, a couple of things about this site that you guys could also implement in your own site, and make sure that you are very clear in answering all of your customers' questions before they have to contact you to get the answer. If you don't have enough information there for them, they're not going to take the necessary steps to reach out to you to get it, okay? And this may sound like I'm nitpicking, but it makes a big deal. And the example I can give you is Amazon. When you go shop at Amazon and you look at a product that you do a search, you see a list of products, you click on the product, you go, oh, this is awesome. You get really excited about it. You read the bullets, you go down to the product description because you want to read because you're looking for some more information. And then that product description doesn't provide you any value at all, doesn't answer your questions. What do? Do you contact Amazon? No. You go find another product. You give up on that product and go find a different product. All like, split second. Because we are trained that to look for what we need. If we can't find what we need, we go elsewhere to find it. The same applies to your stores. The same applies to Woobi. Same applies to any other store out there. So make sure you're providing the customer with the information they need. And if you're going to use some kind of like jargony thing like tactical fit, that you explain what that means, explain the benefit of that to the person so that it actually does mean or does have the effect that you want it to have on the person, okay? Tactical fit by itself doesn't mean anything. So what is the tactical fit? What is the exoskeleton? Those are all cool things. They sound great, but I don't know what they mean. So until I know what they mean, they have no value to me. So they're not going to push me over the edge towards buying. All right. So guys, if you like this, if you want to see more of what we talk about, you can check out our YouTube channel. You can check out our podcast, which is called Optimized E-commerce. You can also check us out at buildgrowscale.com to see how you can work with us or learn more about what Build Grow Scale does when it comes to optimizing e-commerce sites to win. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.